Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Life back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Celsius Network. As you know, they're filing for Chapter 11. They basically have very little of the money. They still got millions, but very little compared to what they took in. And they're going to file for Chapter 11. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on what will happen to people like us if you invested into Celsius. This is probably what's going to happen with us. It's either, look, there's no winners with this. So let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification so when I upload my latest vids, you can get notified immediately. So I thought I'd play this little video I saw online. It's Masinski and his wife, and they're doing this little play.
What is that? No, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put it back.
It's quite funny because
at Celsius we don't lock you up. We always act in your best interest.
As we freeze it there, this little skit that they did was pretty much a look into the future. Exactly what they said in this little skit that they thought it was quite funny. The opposite happened. So they said they wouldn't lock you up. Your money's safe with them. They're better than banks, and this is exactly what's happened. So maybe the karma talking to them. You know, the subconscious was like, "Yeah, we're gonna steal your money, but we'll keep on telling you that your money's safe with us. We're better than the banks." So Business Wire, this article, Celsius Network initiates financial restructuring and stabilize business and maximize value of all stakeholders. So you can read this, but basically they're going to take the money that's left. So Celsius has 165 million in cash on hand. Now I believe they took in something like 20 billion. That's some figures that I saw thrown around. But you know, go from 20 billion to 160 million. I mean, 167 million is still a lot of money, but compared to 20 billion. That's the numbers that I saw. It could be less, I'm not sure. So if you know, comment below. So where this is a massive misappropriation of funds. They've lost ridiculous amounts of money. Literally like water just flowing through your hands, and just it literally just I can't fathom the I don't know how to even put it. These people are supposed to be educated and savvy in business and finance, and they were just doing the biggest degen plays ever. Yeah. So anyway, so you can read this. It's got some legal stuff there, but basically they're going to file for Chapter 11, and that's going to restructure the company in the best interest of the company and its unsecured creditors, which is basically us, customers. So they're not going to give us our money back. They're not going to give us our money back because they don't have it, or what's left of it. They're just going to basically try to revive the company, to try to get it going again, to try to get it flowing, to make money again. And then hopefully we might be able to get some of our money as they rebuild the company back to what it used to be, or part of. And then from the money that it generates, then it can pay back its unsecured creditors. This is all about the company. It's not about us. Now we will be in the process of the consultation with the help of the, I think with the help of SEC. But basically lawyers will get involved. The courts are already involved. And it's going to be messy either way. Put it this way, you're not going to get your money back. I got into Celsius when it was $1. It's $1.18 now. So technically I'm still ahead. Either way you look at it, it's not good. This went to $8. And I'm only a small fish. I did not invest tens and thousands of this. I just invested less than 10,000 into Celsius. But, it's just like anything else. You are trusting a third party. They basically said they're better than the banks, you can trust them. But then they were acting basically like a bank, a middleman. They were saying, give you their crypto, give you their money, and we're going to give you 10% a year, which is unsustainable. That's what Bernie Madoff gave his investors over a 20-year period, 10% per year. Obviously, it was a Ponzi scheme. And he was giving the new money to old investors from the new investors, right? His new investors came in. This guy was promising 10%, just like Bernie Madoff. So it was just because it was in crypto and somewhat unregulated. But SEC did overwatch this because he needed the licenses. Even though he was not technically a bank, there was some legal stuff that he had to get into place. So it's just a schmozzle. It's just a royal screw up. And this is, he's going to walk away with millions. What I think is going to happen with this clown is that he's already made millions, because if you go and watch a CoffeeZilla video, they basically dived into all the wallets, and every time that he would pump the bags and say, hey guys, hodl, and then that same day he would sell, like literally every time that he would say that on YouTube. Because remember, he used to do these live streams every week. There's none of that now, obviously. So they got this Chapter 11 explained on their Celsius Network YouTube channel, and they've even got, if you go to their YouTube, Twitter, you can see their pinned tweet, and it just basically shows you the latest Chapter 11 and what's going to happen, right? Which leads you to this basically to this article here, and it's got 1,700 comments. There was a lot of people that put money in this. There was a lot of, I don't know exactly how many customers, but there was a lot of customers. I think millions of customers. It's just very disappointing. Here's their latest Medium article. What did Celsius announce? They just basically said a financial restructure. What is Chapter 11? What will happen? Basically, many well-known companies have successfully reorganized under Chapter 11 and merged stronger. Oh, come on. Then they're dropping names here. Yeah, that ain't going to happen with you. Why is a company filing for Chapter 11? Celsius initiated a financial restructuring to stabilize the business and maximize value to stockholders. Basically, Misinsky took millions of dollars, and they were just degenning into these really degen plays like Badger DAO. They lost heaps of Ethereum. They staked a ton of Ethereum also. They just really screwed everything up. Like, almost on a, I don't even know the words that I would use. Will customers be able to withdraw assets? Basically, no. Celsius is not requesting authority to allow customers to withdraw at any time. Basically, you can't get your money back. Will users continue to earn from this Chapter 11 process? Rewards accruals are paused and customers will not be receiving reward distributions. What about the loan? No, I did not take listing loans. Loans are paused. Liquidation margin call activities at this time. Celsius will not be issuing new loans, although they did up to a day till they basically knew that the ship was going down. They were still sprouting on YouTube and social media. And then it just goes on about other stuff you can read. So, I mean, honestly, this guy here, he's just a crook. He's literally going to get millions. And, I think what's going to happen with him is he's already got millions. He'll probably just get a payout and then disappear in the background. And then Celsius Network can continue to go on unprofitable, and it'll just drag out. They'll try to meet the legal requirements with the SEC and the so then it keeps them out of hot water. But basically, investors have lost pretty much most of their money. 1.7 million call Celsius their home for crypto. Call their home? I doubt that. I think that's. I don't think we're going to call Celsius our home anymore. So this is the Celsius top 100 rich list. Celsius Network was the first wallet. I believe some of these wallets at the top were still Mashinsky's wallets. FTX, Polygon. So some exchanges, decentralized exchanges, had a lot of Celsius. They were holding a lot of Celsius. And then these ones here. I mean, you can't really put names to, but as you scroll down, you'll see like these people are individuals. 100,000 Celsius. $100,000 is $119,000. So there was a lot of people that had over 100,000 Celsius. See, a lot of people there. So yeah, I feel for those people because they have pretty much, if they have their life savings into Celsius, they trusted Celsius, and then they're not going to get their money back. They're just not. So to conclude this video, I would say that at the end of the day, do not trust any of these third-party projects or like platforms that say that they're going to manage your money, they're going to give you a return. Unless it's decentralized, there's some protection there in the sense that you're really just relying on the code, and you're relying that the code, they can't dump or they can't print new tokens, and everything's decentralized, and you can get your money out at any point, according to what they set parameters to. So DeFi is extremely risky. There's no regulation, but I would not trust any platform from now on. I know because of Celsius Network, all these other platforms are going to basically suffer, like BlockFi and Nexus or Nexo, even though Nexos are probably one of the better ones. BlockFi, they're all. Voyager lost money and went broke. Celsius are now gone broke. It's not a good look for crypto. Don't like he said, we're better than banks. Don't trust the banks. And he did exactly the opposite, right? Your money would have been better in the bank than in this platform that he ran, basically. Alright, guys, sorry for the negative video on Celsius Network. I feel for you guys who lost money. I also lost money, so there's no win-win in this situation. I guess the only win is just do not trust these clowns. They will just say anything, lie out of their ass to get your money, and they've always got a escape plan to get their millions out and then protect themselves from litigation or jail time. Look, it is what it is. We just have to keep on moving forward with crypto and keep your crypto in a cold storage device where you have control over it, like a Trezor or a Ledger. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.